Hey there, YouTube. Boomerang 507 here. I'm not looking real cute today, but decided to do a video anyway. I'm really tired. I probably should be getting ready for bed. But I've been kind of having some growing pains. Thought maybe other people could relate. I've been doing this for a little over a year now. And met with my CPA earlier this week, maybe last week. This week. Wow, I can't even keep track of time. I'm a single mom and I have a full-time job, so my business last year didn't really impact my refund. However, for 2015, it's going to decimate it. Like, totally and completely destroy it. So she recommends that I file as an LLC and as an S Corp. So I've been researching that. She thinks that I am with it and smart enough that I could file the paperwork myself. I'm kind of inclined to agree, although the state's website is kind of not super clear, so I think I'm probably going to have to give them a call. It's on my mile-long to-do list. Also been kind of seeming to max out on time lately, and I'm not really sure why that is. I think part of it, when I first started this, I was working from 8 to 4:30, and now I'm working from 6 to 3. And while that's really great for getting to, like, now I'm getting to the post office before the truck leaves at 3:45, so everything is getting out literally the same day and getting to people crazy fast, which is awesome. Buyers are loving it. But I'm going to bed earlier, which kind of makes me feel like I have less time, even though I really don't. Because now I have an hour lunch break instead of a half an hour, and so I can actually get things done on my lunch break and still have time to eat. I don't know, it's just kind of a little crazy. But I've been really distracted by this whole LLC and S Corp thing. But I've also been writing a business plan. And I know it seems probably a little weird since I've been doing this over a year already and I'm going to do a business plan. I'm not even 100% sure why I decided to do it. But in going through, I think it would be kind of a good exercise and it really makes you think about your business when you have to write one. It kind of gives you a plan that you follow. You have everything down on paper. And it really makes you look at everything from the perspective of an outsider. So I wonder if any of you have thought about writing a business plan. If not, I would encourage you to try it. It's kind of a big undertaking. And like I said, I'm kind of in the middle of it, but so far I kind of feel like it's worth it. The other interesting thing kind of about my whole becoming an LLC thing is I grew up, my dad owned a business. And so I got to thinking, well, how did he file? What was he? So I called him and asked him, and he was a sole proprietor the whole time, and I keep thinking to myself, you must have had a really bad accountant. Because I think if he would have done it differently, he might have been able to keep more of his money. I'm not sure. I don't know. That's his deal. He doesn't own the business anymore. He works for someone else, just kind of to coast until he retires, but whatever. But it was an interesting conversation because one of the things that kind of freaked me out about the whole LLC and S Corp thing was, what if I die before my son turns 18? And I was kind of wondering how that would affect my estate because, you know, I already have a will and everything will go into a trust, but I thought, well, he can't run the business. And I don't really, like, my dad is clearly qualified to run a business. He ran a business successfully my whole life. And now he's running a business for someone else. But eBay, not so much. And my mom, like, will go on the computer to Google something or to check email, mostly to delete her email. I don't know why she has an email. She never checks it. So I don't really have anyone that's qualified or interested to just take it over. And a corporation doesn't have to die, so I kind of got like obsessed about it and wondering, what am I going to do? My brother's not going to want to. Well, maybe he will. I don't know. I suppose I could ask. And I thought, they'll come into my house and see that room just floor to ceiling stacked with inventory, and what an overwhelming thing, But in talking about it with my dad, he's like, it's not a big deal if you just write instructions and let me know, or let someone know. Let us know where those instructions are, and you just tell us what we need to do, and we'll call eBay, and we'll call PayPal, and we'll just do what we need to do. And it kind of sounds like that's what people do when I've searched on the internet. But anyway, it was kind of a interesting things that you think about when you're kind of growing a business. And it is something you have to think about. I had one other thing I wanted to talk about, and I don't remember what it was. So it must be time for bed. Yeah. Found Magnum PI on Netflix. It's awesome. I used to have a huge crush on Tom Selleck. So anyway, random, totally not pertaining to anything, but I think I'm going to watch a little Magnum PI. And I'll catch up on my listing tomorrow, I promise. So thanks for watching. Like I said, if you know what I need to do to file as an LLC or as an S Corp, or if you've done that before, please comment or send me a message. And think about writing a business plan for your business. So thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe.